It appears that Meghan Markle has a message for our brand new King of England, King Charles III. But as ever, what is that message? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Beautiful church here behind me, which is called Spire House. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because when you look around, everywhere, I think, in the United Kingdom, I'm not sure it's like this in your part of the world, but churches have been, shall we say, recommissioned, which is a sad thing in many respects, and now turned into housing. This has got a collection of flats now attached to the side of it. Wonderful area though, literally in the middle of London. So when you think about it, not a bad place to live. And of course, if you still want to pray, you're kind of next door. Very handy. Back as ever though to your breaking roll story of the day. As we told you recently, it's been difficult, hasn't it, when you think about it, because not only have we had the terrible news of our state funeral for our wonderful monarch of 70 years, Queen Elizabeth II, but His Royal Highness, or should I say His Majesty, I know I keep forgetting, to me it'll always be Prince Charles. I think that's going to be taking years, in fact. His Majesty the King, King Charles III. What's interesting here really though is the fact that Harry and Meghan seemingly, when they come back over to the United Kingdom, really think that the red carpet should be rolled out for them. And why not? That's what they've been used to for many years, particularly Prince Harry, while Meghan Markle herself has had to find her own red carpets to walk down for many years, taking a long time to get to that esteemed status. But now, according to a very good source, and as we told you previously before, Meghan has a plan, but she truly only believes that this plan could be put into action through her. And it's an interesting debate really when you think, because of course when families fall out, as which they have done here with the British monarchy, we have of course Catherine and William no longer speaking to Harry and Meghan. We have Prince Charles, who's very much trying his best to be indifferent, but of course worried about what could come out in the future regarding those ill-advised deals that Prince Harry's now undertaken. Then where do you start, where do you stop? But Meghan truly believes that, all she needs is some given time with our brand new king. Now, it's not much to ask, is it, when you think about it? Brand new King of England, everywhere, the Commonwealth, got a lot of things to sort out, realign, simplify, make sure, of course, that the British public are behind you, and not just all of that, but dealing with your own personal grief as well. But as ever, as Harry famously said, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, or does she on this occasion? Interesting to note that while these people do deny that Meghan in fact tried to reach out on her last visit over here to the United Kingdom to try and get some quality time with our brand new king, which was possibly ill-advised given what had just gone on, she still truly believes, according to that source out in Montecito, that this could be the way forward, the way to, shall we say, capitalise, centralise things, make sure that people are on the same path and the same track moving forward. Cynics might say, of course, some people are seizing and sniffing an opportunity. Right now, as Meghan famously told someone very closely, that Prince Charles really got on with her. They bonded, they had something of a close connection. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because if King Charles does afford the time upon their next return visit to sit down and try and iron out things, then possibly he could be opening an even bigger can of worms with our brand new Prince and Princess of Wales, who are much more accommodating, much more dedicated, and seemingly don't have something else on their mind. For that, I'll just leave it there for now. As ever though, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story, which is breaking out of the US right now. Do you think King Charles actually afford Meghan the time? Should he? Would he? And more importantly, what do you think the conclusion really would be? As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.